Want to help the channel? Go to shopclownfish.com where you can check out official Clownfish TV merchandise in our brand new shop. It helps us out. Also, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/clownfishtv for more art and gaming live streams that we don't do on YouTube. We want to see you over there as well. Now let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
Time for your daily dose of Dismal Disney.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Disney stock is dropping because there's a reason for this. Mulan has been pushed back indefinitely.
This is the fourth time.
Yeah, they're basically not going to bring Mulan out until Disney is sure that the movie theaters, I think, are going to be open. And I did a video earlier today talking about how Bill and Ted is going to VOD. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people speculated that Disney would dump Mulan onto Disney Plus, but they got a lot of money tied up.
I don't think they would. I think they might do VOD. I think they has to keep pushing it. They might. But the whole thing is, I can tell you right now, it's China. Because I did a thing on the global box office, and it's not just the United States having trouble. Globally, the box offices are suffering, and some places are open, but they can't get into movies because they don't want to release them there ahead of us because of pirating issues. And let's be honest, Mulan was pretty much made for China.
Yeah, Mulan was absolutely this version was designed for Chinese audiences, and this is a movie that I don't know if it's going to make anybody happy because there were people in China having problems with it. There were people over here that were having problems with it. Of course, there's controversy around the actress in Hong Kong and all of that. And now we don't even know when we're going to see it. So
so it's an indefinite push on it. Now, like I said, it's been moved 4 times. It was once in March. Then it was supposed to be July. Then it was supposed to be August 21st. And now we don't know. Yeah,
but it's not just Mulan that's being pushed back. And this is why Disney stock is dropping, because this was kind of the great hope was, okay, we're going to get some movies back in the theater. Disney's going to start getting some revenue coming in. Mulan is pushed back indefinitely, so I got to wonder, AMC, they were going to open pretty much just for Mulan.
Well, now they pushed their opening back to the end of August because Tenet and now Mulan's gone. Tenet's supposed to come. What they think maybe the end of August.
Supposed to. They don't have a concrete date.
But
yet.
Now New Mutants got announced that they're coming out August 28th. Most people don't give a flying fart about New Mutants.
Nobody gives a shit about the New Mutants.
So that is another one that has been indefinitely pushed back over and over and over again, and now it's supposedly announced for August 28th if they don't. Close theaters. That one, I think they'll end up, if it's a problem, they'll just dump it onto VOD or streaming or something.
Right. So now it's not just Mulan, but also Avatar, the Avatar sequels, and Star Wars. So this could look. They're going to use this pandemic to make excuses for like everything that goes wrong for the next 5 years. They're going to blame the pandemic on. Avatar, it's been in development hell forever. I mean, the first one took like 10 or 12 years to make, and now it's,
this one's been, how many years has it been they've said they were going to do these movies that no one really cares about?
It's been a while.
I mean, no, I never even sat through the first one the whole way. I mean, is there a huge demand for this, honestly?
No, there is not. I gotta be honest, I did not care that much for the Avatar movie. I do like Pandora in Disney, but I like that better than I like the movie. The movie itself, I thought, was kind of boring.
Yeah, Pandora and Disney is actually really, really cool. At nighttime, too, it feels completely different than it does during the day. It's like you feel like you're in another world, and it's beautiful. And I did not like Avatar. I did not watch all of it, but I like Pandora. But yeah, so they're pushing those back about a year each, and then the Star Wars movies are being pushed back. Was it about a year each too?
Yeah, so this is interesting. This kind of goes along with some of the rumors, possibly maybe that Doomcock's been putting out there about there being, the Civil War at Lucasfilm and the possibility of maybe George Lucas coming back again. They might be like, oh yeah, we're pushing Star Wars back because of the pandemic, but in reality it might be there's more to it than that.
Star Wars, I mean, Avatar, they were already in production. Star Wars, they haven't even got to a point of production. So, if people could working on the scripts at home, there really is no reason to push it back.
No.
Because they have Taika Waititi saying he's working on the script right now for his movie. So I don't know why they would need to do that, but...
Yeah, well, they don't. That's what I'm saying. They're going to use the pandemic to make up excuses for every failure, for everything.
I think honestly it's more to do with the fact that because all of Hollywood's being pushed back.
Yeah.
Okay. there are other movies that are already on the slate that are going to be pushed into those time slots. So I think it's more they're being pushed back because they have to make room for other movies that, you know, are going to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're going to have to move things around, and that's why things are getting pushed back because, you know, like we had a bunch of movies this year that aren't going to come out till next year, and it's just shoving everything back a year. So I think, honestly, that has more to do with it. But
I'm just looking at this, it's like, so we're not even going to get another Star Wars movie until 2023.
nothing of value was lost.
No, and then we have another one, 2020. I hope this is not Rian Johnson's trilogy. 2023, 2025, and 2027.
Well, here's the thing. There's 3 movies. Now, this is what's interesting. A few months ago, or last year, or whatever the hell it was, because it all blurs together at this point, let's all be honest, they were saying that the movies they weren't going to do trilogies anymore, remember?
Yeah.
They were going to try to do independent movies, one-offs, you know, one movie that might tie together in some way, but they were each individual movies. But there's 3 here. Now, supposedly, Taika Waititi is doing a movie, and there's other people they've talked about having done movies. Well, there's 3 movies, and one of them's Taika Waititi's. That's not a trilogy.
No.
So, I don't know what's going on.
Taika Waititi is working with Rian Johnson. There we go.
I doubt that.
Oh,
who knows? It's possible. I mean, I worry about that. But, so anyway, that's going on. But because of all this shifting around and the bleak outlook of the box office, and team with the fact that Disneyland just canceled reservations again on people clear until August 22nd, August 22nd now. Yeah. So we're almost into September, and they're still not going to doesn't look like Disneyland's going to open. It may be in September or the end of August at this point. We don't know. Mm-hmm. And then you have Disney World, and Hollywood Studios is really busy because everyone's there because the new rides and stuff. But a lot of the parks, people are saying they're pretty empty.
Yeah.
So they're not having the turnout they thought they'd get, which, you know, I said, what you said too. It's like it would be busy at first. But I thought it would do better than this.
Right. We're going to get, look, we can't allow all the ridiculous ads from the Daily Mail. Let's see what they have to say. This just got popped up like a couple hours ago about the Disney attendance. Disney World's U.S. parks are set to lose over 100 million visitors over the next 2 years.
All the blogs are covering this day. I didn't cover it because everybody and their brother was, and it was like one of those, you know, no kidding moments.
Yeah, right.
But he's like, you don't say. But yeah, so they're not going to be coming back anytime soon with people traveling because people don't have the money and people are worried to travel. But mostly it's about money. Yeah. People just don't have it. I mean, they're talking about another stimulus package because they're thinking places might shut down again. People are still not going back to work in some places. Some of the restaurants, the Patina Group and stuff at Disney, their people are laid off, and they're going to be laid off for longer because they don't know when they're going to be bringing them back. They just got told they're going to be laid off longer.
Well, some of the restaurants aren't coming back at all. Was it Ample Hills?
They went. They had filed. Well, that actually was filed for bankruptcy on March 16th. The parks closed March 20th. It got bought out by a tech company. And now they're opening up the locations in New York, but they are not going to be reopening the locations in Walt Disney World.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a game changer for, you know, any kind of travel-based business, anything that requires a lot of, you know, people gathering, obviously. And the thing is Disney's business model is basically it's all people gathering.
Right. It's the parks and the theaters.
Yeah, and they're both down for the count for now. Disney World, I am not convinced that they won't close again.
Yeah, you keep saying that. And they're not, and you know, and the thing they have going for them at this point, besides some of their outlier companies, is streaming. And I don't think, because they have so much content they have to make, I don't think it's super, you know, profitable at this point. They spent how much money on Hamilton?
Yes, $75 million on Hamilton.
What is it with them in the 70s? Millions, billions, you know, they seem to have the 70s.
Should have gone for 76 million.
There you go.
1776. So anyway, it's, and even the streaming, like a lot of these productions are dead in the water right now because so Hollywood's on fire, man. It's like not in the good way. It's like Hollywood is burning, and Disney they're more susceptible because they don't have, you know, like Comcast propping up Universal. They don't have a backup. They don't have AT&T backing them up. It's just, you know, the money has been turned off. And this absolutely affected the stock because this is what everybody was looking forward to. After hours. They always do this. They always wait until, by the way, we're pushing all of our movies back. So any hope of us rebounding anytime soon is over. And then it just went... Yeah, and I think after their earnings call, I think it's going to drop off.
That's August 4th, and
I think the low so far has been, I want to say it was like $82 a share. if they don't have some good news here pretty soon, I'm thinking we could see it go down under.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. That would have to take a big hit to drop it that much.
Nobody thought they would ever drop as much as they did.
They got back up pretty quick though.
Yeah, they did.
They're nowhere close to the $150 some a share.
No. But I mean, look, long term, Disney will be fine. I think they're going to have to streamline. And I think what we're going to see with Disney is we're probably going to see them selling off non-essential assets in a fire sale and shutting down divisions that maybe don't have the margins. Marvel Comics and some other companies that aren't performing because they're gonna have to do something. The investors are gonna be like, this is not, where's the money coming from? For the next 2 years. 2 years they're talking it's gonna take to rebound.
Yeah. That's just for visitors. That's not talking financially. That's just talking to get the visitors back.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're talking like globally, Walt Disney World especially has a huge amount of tourists come in from other countries, and people aren't traveling to the United States right now, or you're not allowed to travel to other countries right now from other different places depending. They have rules. Even in the United States, some of the states, if you visit Florida, you have to go in quarantine for 2 weeks. People are like, okay, I just got back to work. I can't take off 3 weeks,
Yeah.
So there's a lot of reasons it's going to work against them. It doesn't look good.
No.
They've always paid out dividends, I mean, for decades, and this might be the first time they don't.
Yeah.
So it's bad. But they're not going to tell you that, and they're going to say, you're just a bunch of haters. No, we're just being honest.
Yeah, it is bad. This could potentially be the worst, or one of the worst situations the company's ever been in. And we're talking, they almost went bankrupt a couple of times. But this one is, if this keeps dragging out for another year or two, everybody runs out of money at some point. Disney does not have infinite money. People seem to think they have infinite money. If they had infinite money, they wouldn't have borrowed like $11 or $12 billion when this thing started, because they knew they were going to run out of money. And I don't think they expected the movie theaters to be down all year.
Not like this. No. I mean, everybody thought it'd be back up. Well, they thought July. And here we are.
Yeah, so Hollywood is going to be very hurt, I think, for a long time after the pandemic. On the bright side, if you're an independent content creator, there's lots of opportunity.
That's right.
So, because people are starving for new content, and Hollywood can't give it to them because they're running out of money. So, if you can do it, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so we're going to wrap this one up?
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.